vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate. I will hack it open, but first I need a data mass from the guards. They dropped the data mass. Grab it. Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open. We're in. Take the resources. Radio chatter during that strike gave away crucial details about the spy. The walls are closing. The Grineer have just captured one of Khonsu's scouts. Rescue them and see what they know. There's the captive. Take out the guards. But be warned, the prisoner has been strapped with a bomb collar. Detection will start the countdown to detonation. The guards are down. Defuse the collar now. You freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety. has relayed crucial information about the Greener spy. Thanks to you, the spy has been unmasked. They're fleeing Cetus on foot. Find them and bring them to me. The officer is nearby. Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
Without you, we may have never caught him. You earned this bounty, Tenno. Cetus needs you. That's all. I give you coordinates. You go in. You work. We Ostrons would be honored to accept your sacrifice. Shola!
Newly arrived at great risk on the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. Highlight those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean.
In a world.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me. Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Dreamers. It's on these long and quiet nights I ask myself, how could I do more and do it better? And then something I read a long time ago whispers in my ear. All human activities are equivalent, and all are on principle doomed to failure. Thus it amounts to the same thing, whether one gets drunk alone or is a leader of nations. And, dreamers, I pour myself a drink.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Eliminate all Corpus threats. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Oh! Sorry! Otis will play with the volume off.
Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets. Again. Ready yourself. A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Messages in your inbox, operator. They are not as encrypted as they should be.
Fortuna! You are behind schedule! The final coolant tower must be operational in time for my investor showcase. Failure to meet your quotas means one thing.
It's you. Yes, they're here. I do not like your attitude. I am Zood. Kick guns are what we do. Bring parts or purchase Chatter's daily design. Just do it quickly. I have people skills. I am very skilled in getting them to leave. I can't do you a weapon if you don't have weapon parts. Get the weapon parts, and I can make you a weapon. Okay, Roger? Great! Top choice! Woohoo! Balloons fall from ceiling. Shove over, let me get this done. Sure, why not? Fine. Next. Chatter said build. Said you would be coming. You... Yes, yes.
Are you in debt, Solaris? Then you need to push yourself. Work harder, longer. The void does not give unto the freeloader.
Hello. I am Smokefinger. Antiquarian, historian, and now, through a bewildering series of circumstances, an avid geophile. That is to say, I am interested in soil and all the things that may be found in it. Let me show you what I mean. This decision is ill-advised. As you were, as you were.
Talking in riddles or not at all. I say it's just one of them calls. Yeah, there you go. Talks like you and I do.
Throwers to all outbound rail. Busy. Oh, an outworlder. A Tenno. Look, we're a Corpus operation, we are, but these people are Solaris. We work for a living. We don't need no trouble, and we don't need no one getting hurt. You want to help? Go buy something from Thursby. He's been staring down the barrel of a repo order ever since he took on his parents' debt. Ugly thing, repossession. A Solaris falls too deep in debt, and Neff sends in his repo squads to take what he says he's owed. You know, mechanical body parts. Even a full rig. In Thursby's case, 'cause he got none of that, they take the organics. Arms and legs. Yeah, there's a market for those too. Fucking what? Neff wants to start that cross line.
If you need scrap and a snap, just talk to your junkyard diplomat. That'd be me, Thursby, Thunderstruck, Sean and Pluck, down in his luck, whatever. Tell me you want to buy something. Please. I need this. Utico sent you? A Tenno? To help meet me quota? Well, B. You know, you could buy some scrap, but if you really wanted to help, you could source me some supplies. Some I can sell, not this garbage. I know where the taxman keeps the good stuff. If you're up for that sort of thing, boss, head topside. When my parents passed, I inherited their debt, and boy were they owing deep. Can't work to pay it off,
Because I ain't got no augmentations. And I can't buy augmentations on account of all my debt. Vicious cycle, right? So, here I am, selling useless scrap at the edge of a coolant canal.
Treasures await release from stone and soil.
She means well. Don't want to see nothing bad happen to us workers. But there was a time she had another name. Vox Solaris. The voice of the resistance. The voice of Solaris United. She stood up for us. Said how wrong this all is. She always said Solaris United was all of us. But it weren't nothing without her. When the trouble happened, Neff did try to identify her. What he did to the others. What happened on Deck 12. She's always been kind to me. What happened to them was never her fault.
Are you in debt, Solaris? Then you need to push yourself. Work harder, longer. The boy is not here.
You ever been out on the Valus, boss? She's a miracle, she is. A blizzard in a firestorm. All thanks to the magic of rebooted Orican tech. And the blood and the sweat of so many thousands of Solaris. But, you know what Yuriko always says. She says,
Welcome to Venus. It'll kill ya. Thursby, what's going on? You keeping your nose clean?
Yuriko? Sure I am. Just giving a tour to my shoddy boss here, you know, earning a wage any way I can.
Alright then, Thursby. Just don't let this Outworlder get you into trouble.
I need something I can sell, you know? Spare parts, quality merchandise, see? I know where the Corpus drops supplies. You can get in and out before anyone catches wind of what we're up to. Sneak and peek, boss. Crates full of the good stuff should be nearby. Outstanding! If we had the old Unico, we'd be taxing taxmen on the regular. What else can you find? amazing! With this haul, won't be just my debts getting paid off. You're gonna make more than one Solaris happy today, boss. Unbelievable! But why stop here? With your power, we could hit Nev hard. Make him pay for all he's done to us. Blow up his precious coolant tower before he's even had a chance to show it off to his mucking board.
Thursby! What are you thinking? You're on an unsecured channel. You want a Corpus spy drone hearing what you're up to. Ah, Macbeth. Too late. Got no choice. Tenno, you got Thursby into this mess, so you can damn well help him out of it. Tenno, you're looking for the Corpus spy drone that overheard Thursby's little guided tour. Find the drone before it reports back to Central Command. The drone is nearby. Ground it. And I'll see if I can still hack one of these things. Hold on, Tenno. Been a while since I did this. Now, where is that recording of Thursby? They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that. Legging it. Take out as many as you can. Keep them quiet. Well, well, well. You're a bright spark and no mistake. Could have used you back in. Don't let me catch you running more missions for Thursby, understood?
resurrect the dormant Orokin coolant tower. They said it was impossible. Yet the prophetess glory is within our grasp. But I can't get there without you, Fortuna.
Hi,
That is
boss.
why I am
Yuko
so...
says that if I try anything like that again, she'll rip me arms off herself. But, look at this! Yesterday, didn't have enough lucre to stay at a repo. Now, I got what I need to open my own shop. Get me head out of the red. All I need is a ripe hook. Something to set old Thursby apart. Something memorable. Oh, almost forgot. Biz heard of what you did. Said he wanted to speak with you. Lower parts get a head start if you're building a cart with Thursby. No? I need to work on that one.
Prospecting, quarrying, excavating, a marvelous, fantastic vocation through which a young person might channel their energies, creating a life that is in every way superior. I have given you a gift. You take it from me like nothing in return. Treasures await release from stone and soil. A most fulfilling career for one so minded. Might that be you? Mining resources and more.
Resurrect the dormant Orokin coolant tower.
Let's talk.
They said it was
The
impossible.
Tenno Utico mentioned. How do you do, Outworlder? My mission is to conserve this region's unique species. You know, before the Corpus drive them to extinction. I'm known as the Business. Utico calls me Biz. I wasn't always about the preservation of life, more the strategic deletion of it. Conservation may be my calling now. The scales still require an occasional adjustment. Head to the Valis if you're looking for some work. So you want to help preserve this biosphere's unique fauna? Admirable. So, let's talk instrumentation.
My father went missing in the Grenier invasion of Mars. Perhaps you were there, Tenno. Perhaps you saw it.
Looking to trap Stover? Well, they'll take a piece out of you. You come at them the wrong way. The mink? Slippery little buggers. But we can fix that, don't you worry.
Keep setting yourself free and you'll never escape. Working as intended, am I right? You'll know him. He's an overly polite man with a gun tattooed on his neck. Someone that cluey may be able.
Are you averse to getting your hands dirty? Send a message. I've learned that the head of the Corpus Repo Squad has made a hit list of indebted Solaris. Before his goons can do their thing, I've got a K-bomb with his name on it.
Biz! That's not what we discussed. Wait. There's a Reaper list? Who's on it? Crap. Okay. Fine. But we do this my way. No K-bombs. Had about enough mess for one day. We do this quietly, and maybe, just maybe, Neff doesn't find out. Biz, this isn't the old days. We've got no leverage now. All we can do is try to save our people from getting ground up by the bureaucracy.
People are already getting ground up, Yudi. Debt on debt, accident by accident, repo by repo. How many even remember actual freedom?
You're nearing a secure area. Steal that list. Don't get noticed. If they destroy the data, we won't know who to hide from Neff's Reaper squad. Counter-intrusion just made you. It started erasing files. Pull that data immediately. Fortuna in jeopardy.